All right, so this was in our title, okay? Solend, which is Solana's largest lending platform. Their users vote in favor of proposal to mitigate risk imposed by a whale. The user in question had 95% of Solana deposits in the protocol main pool and had not been heard from in 12 days. Users of Solend, which is, I'm going to put very, very large quotation marks around decentralized protocol for lending and borrowing on Solana today, voted overwhelmingly in favor of a proposal aimed at mitigating risk imposed by a specific user with a big margin position on Solend. If Solana were to drop to $22.30, this proposal said, the whale's account would become liquidable for as much as 20% of borrowings, which would be difficult for the market to absorb. And in the worst case, Solend could end up with bad debt. This could cause chaos and put a strain on the Solana network. The proposal's authors said they had been unable to get the whale to reduce the risk, so it was clear that action had to be taken, and hence the vote. Well, what the hell did they vote on? Well, here you go. A yes vote was meant to, quote, enact special margin requirements for large whales that represent over 20% of borrows and grant emergency power to Solend Labs to temporarily take over the whale's account so the liquidation can be executed off over the counter. So they are essentially voting. They voted and it passed that they are going to seize this guy's assets to prevent a big sell-off and cause the Solana network to go down. What? Go ahead, Robin.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
You get the hell out of here, bro.
If he's getting okay. Here's the thing.
Do not go down this hole, man. I will.
Hear me out. What happens when you get liquidated? I'm just a question. What happens when that account gets liquidated? I'm just saying, like now I'm not talking about the ecosystem, just from cause and effect. You get liquidated, you lose your tokens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you take over the account right when it gets liquidated, you're losing your tokens anyways. So lose your tokens to somebody that has a wallet.
It is my money. You have zero right to my fucking money. I don't care. I don't care. It is my money. It is my account. You have zero right to take over management of my funds.
Okay.
I don't care the situation. If that kind of trade, if that kind of liquidation would take down the Solana network, it needs to go down. It doesn't belong in crypto.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
That is such horse shit. No, that's bullshit.
Okay, if your money is gone when it liquidates.
I don't care. It's my money.
Okay, no, but your money is gone.
Well, you're coming in there and you're passing a bullshit vote with a DAO you created 24 hours ago. Okay. On top of that, 98% of the yes votes were from one account. It's such bullshit. I don't even know how to explain it.
Okay.
Solana is a fraud.
Here's your thing. You can be in disagreement.
Solana's a fraud.
You can be in disagreement with...
You're never going to convince me that it is okay
to
hijack someone's account. Ever.
You're not hijacking. You're taking over somebody's account that's already liquidated.
Their account.
No, they're liquidated.
Oh my God. You're hijacking their account. Literally what the article says. Grant emergency power to temporarily take over the whale's account so that liquidation can be executed over the counter and not on the blockchain.
If you're getting liquidated anyways.
It's not the point, man. It is the principle. Supposed to be decentralized. You're supposed to be decentralized.
Solana is not decentralized. They don't even advertise as decentralized.
Solend says they are a decentralized lending platform.
So you'd rather them crash and everybody lose their money?
If Solana tanks because of one whale's, then yes, they need to go bye-bye.
So you're advocating for the loss of billions? So you're advocating...
This is so against everything crypto's supposed to stand for. The word decentralized
Solana doesn't stand for that anyways, bro.
The word decentralized, what this bear market has shown us so far, that there are so many wolves or so many sheep in wolves' clothing or whatever the hell the saying is. People say they're decentralized. We're a decentralized platform, but the more and more we get
let me ask you a question.
We see companies that are the fakes.
Let me ask you a question.
Solana, none of this shit is decentralized, man.
Okay, exactly. It's not decentralized, so why pretend to be decentralized and let a liquidation cascade and just make everybody in your platform broke? Okay. Now let me ask you a question. If Terra Luna had the option of going in and changing their algorithmic stablecoin and just cutting it loose and not basically making a bunch of people go poor, do you agree that might have been a good idea?
That's not the same thing.
How is that not the same thing?
You are literally taking over someone's account.
They're going to get liquidated. They're going to lose their money.
It is the principle. You don't take over someone's account.
Okay. Has a bank ever bought your mortgage? You know, when you're mortgaged and all of a sudden you transfer a bank?
That is not a good analogy.
It is.
No, it's
somebody
not.
else is taking over your debt. That's all it is. In the same way that I can go in and I can buy somebody's debt. I can go to your mortgage company. I'd be like, hey, I would like to buy this guy's mortgage. I can pay for it outright and I can take over your mortgage as long as I'm like an accredited person. Now,
They don't come in there and take over your checking account and say, we're paying this much here, we're paying that much there.
If your checking account got closed, let's say, for example, your checking account got closed and going to
your house up for
so
sale.
no. Instead of it going to so when it goes to collection agency, somebody buys your debt. Somebody buys your debt, and then you look at your credit
This is
report.
the worst
No. You look at.
Such
Listen,
a
let me
bad
finish my
analogy.
damn thing. I'll let you finish your thing. Okay, you have debt. You owe somebody money, and you let's just say you open up a credit card with Target. And you don't pay your Target credit card. Are you going to be mad that Target sold your debt to somebody else? You know what? You're in debt here. You're about to get liquidated. You owe a platform money. They sold your debt to a DAO. And now the DAO is going to take on the punch off of its platform so it doesn't collapse the whole damn network. And you know what? The thing is already not decentralized anyways. Solana doesn't come out here. Maybe this DApp comes out here and says they're decentralized, but everybody's in agreement. Solana is not decentralized. The same way OpenSea is not decentralized. So you know what? If you can take measures to save people money, I don't know why you want to make people lose money. And you know what? If all the people that are using this platform that are terrified of losing their savings and being freaking broke, I would rather me talk about this situation of a DAO overreaching than to come in here tomorrow and talk about how people lost billions of dollars. I would rather talk about that than to be like, hey man, I'm sorry. And then have 5 people in our chat being like, man, I lost so much money on Solana Land. I don't give a fuck about somebody's decentralized platform. You know what? If I could save hundreds, thousands of people, millions of dollars by simply taking over somebody else's debt, you're gonna get liquidated anyways.
So where does it stop? Where does it stop, Robin?
What do you want? You're
stop?
never gonna be decentralized. So what do you
it
want?
Once, you're gonna do it again. Where does it stop? When this guy signed up, he signed up on a decentralized protocol.
And you know what he signed up for? He signed up for when I get liquidated, I lose my money. So whether or not you lose your money to the liquidation or you lose your money to the DAO, which liquidates it anyways, so be it, bro.
Rocco.
Yes, sir.
You say Solana's not decentralized. Well, guess what? They say they're decentralized. It's literally on their website. Solana is a decentralized blockchain.
They lied.